Hello everyone. Unfortunately, today I blew my 5 day green day streak and I even hit my max loss this day. So, yeah, very unfortunate, but need to take lesson from that till tomorrow. So, the day started as I almost thought when I did the last video with the watch list on Sunday. I had a sense that STI could be moving up, and it did, but not because of continuation, but actually because it had news that I missed to see. So I should probably have gone in a little bit more aggressive and earlier if I would have known that it had news at 3:30 in the morning. So it jumped up. It closed around here at $35 in aftermarket on Friday, and it gapped up to around 40. So from 30, maybe 34 up to 40, and something has happened lately with the movements that are coming at 4 a.m. It looks a little bit like it did for many years at 8 a.m. with all these institutional trades that coming in, the ADFN orders. It looks a little bit like that. So it is tough to trade the first minute now actually at 4 a.m. because there are so many purple trades coming in like way below. When you look at the tape, you see a lot of orders. So there's something that has changed, which made it a little bit tough because it was tough to see because you can see orders, from that are not going through at the moment. They have been going through before. So what I saw was a lot of purple far below the bid price, and then a lot of dark green that's far above the asking price. So anyhow, I took my first trade when I saw that this one is moving. So I took my first trade around here at like 20 seconds in. And of course, that was almost at the high, so I had to close that one. Should have taken this one the after the first red candle here and went to the first new green candle to make a new high. So I should have gone in here. Then I went in here at the double top instead, and I got a little bit of fear there. So totally missed out on this trade. Not, I mean, it wasn't too good of a trade anyway. It went from 30, I could maybe gone in here around 40, 41 at earliest. So it went up to not even 50. So, I mean, 20, 20% if I were really lucky. So it's not the best trade anyway. It's very high priced. I'm not trading too well here because it can go so fast. When I'm taking a trade here, it can go so fast where I lose a few dollars on that trade. So I need to be very cautious with these higher priced ones. So I started out this day with a smaller loss. And unfortunately, when I'm starting with a loss, it can very easily spiral. So I did whatever I said in Sunday in preparation that I shouldn't do. I should be cautious. I should be waiting for a good trade. I didn't. I instead went in, did the first loss, and then I started to take very unnecessary trades. And the more trades that I do this early, so much easier for me. I'm getting like addicted to jump in on trades. So this is a problem that I have, especially because I'm coming from addiction and I'm having addiction for so many things. So I really need to be much more strict in waiting for the right trade. If I wait for a good first trade and make a little bit of profit, normally I'm doing better days. If I start with a loss, it's very often that I do these mistakes that I did now, where I jumped in on a lot of trades that I shouldn't have and made, like small plus, small minus trades. So I have like five, six, seven stocks traded. And here, 1 minute before the 7 a.m. open, you see this spike. And instead of waiting, I'm FOMO buying at the top when this one has moved with very little volume, and it has moved already from like, you know, $10-11 up to almost at 30, where I buy, which I should. This is definitely a FOMO trade that I did. Instead of waiting for the first dip, where I should have bought here, I buy here, panic trying to sell here, don't get filled, selling rest here with max position loss, which also puts me on a max daily loss. Which is very sad because it rips on the second candle here. It goes from 22 up to 50. So very sad. This is what's happening. This is what can easily happen when you don't follow your rules, when I don't wait for the right setups, when I trade too much and I just don't, I let loose and I don't care. I forget my rules. I have already broken my rules. I just continue. So it's very sad, but also a good lesson. I had a 5-day green streak last week, starting now on Monday with a max position loss and a max daily loss, which is very, very sad. But the only thing I can do is learn from the mistakes and try better. And what's fun for this day is that we have yesterday, crazy market day. We have INHD moving in the open from like $1 something here, around just a little bit over $1. It tops at $66. And all this is happening when I'm having a max daily loss stop, which I put in now because I need to have those now in the beginning before I can come back to stabilize trading again. So I need to put in, this max daily loss, max position loss. So I can't continue trade when I'm down too much. This is also very important for me now to stay patient and wait for the right trade, because like yesterday, one trade wrong, it can go very fast, and you miss out on a great day where you actually have something moving like 7,000%, like INHD. Then in the aftermarket we have Chai. It goes from 70 cents up to 453, closing at 260% up. We have then ZTG, that's up 200%, and it went from 277 to a top of 1280. Then we have RGNT. It went from 147 up to 690. I missed out on a crazy day, open hour day with INHD, and then I'm missing out on this beautiful after hours day. And I can trade quite well on after hours as well. So if I would have had a green better day yesterday, I could have, taken advantage of this crazy aftermarket. But anyhow, hopefully this is a good lesson for me to stay patient and work on my FOMO. I need to stop jumping on all these things that are moving and I jump on them too high. I need to have patience and wait out the right one. Or I need to be much earlier. When it's a really hot market, I can also be much more early into a trade. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Today is gonna be quite a crazy day, hopefully. Or if we are out of luck, maybe everything that went moving yesterday is just gonna fall today. Who knows? I need to be patient. I need to work on my FOMO, and yeah, I hope you guys having a great trading day today. Thank you.